Yeah, we wanted to do testing. Testing's important, but we didn't want to use like really expensive exoteric kind of things or a Faraday cage in a lab. So instead, we went out to a football field. We got access to a high school football field, about they're 100 yards long with two 10-yard end zones. But instead, we switched it up to meters and we counted out how many meters it was so we could be more international. We set up some APs on one end. They were up about 1.4 meters high off the ground. We did surveys, lots of surveys. We walked with an iPad, with an iPhone, with a GPS, with a stop and go, with a continuous mode, all sorts of things. We did it back and forth horizontally, following the lines on the field, but also vertically going north south. We did it with the device on the hip, on the head, in different locations. We followed around with a drone. We got some drone pictures to show you of the site. We did a time lapse video of while we're there so you could see what we're doing. The goal was to go on site and use normal equipment. We just took some APs that we had in our labs, normal laptops, just the ones we had, and then we took a pair of WLAN Pis. A WLAN Pi is just a little handheld device. We happened to have one with us on site, and it was our local server. We put another one back at the school district's corporate site, so that was our remote server. And then we did different kind of testings. So testing local was client to AP directly to the WLAN Pi. We were using a HTML5 test deck, so we weren't doing speed testing out on the internet. We were controlling it all on our side. And you can run the same tool on your own equipment anytime you want. We wanted all of these tests to be totally repeatable, and so you can test them yourself. So in this test, we did test local. We also did test remotely, so we could tell the difference between a WAN link and a WLAN link. The examples I just showed were, what's the WLAN link? I want to know how I'm doing from client to AP directly to the test. I don't care about the backhaul. Now, we did some testing on other backhauls as well, but if all you're trying to do is compare AP to AP or client to client, you want to have it local there.